It's finally happened. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani completes takeover of Manchester United, ending the Glazer era. In what is being hailed as a seismic shift in English football history, Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani has officially completed his long-anticipated takeover of Manchester United, bringing an end to the Glazer family's polarizing 19-year ownership of one of the most iconic football clubs in the world. The news was confirmed in a statement from Manchester United late last night, sending shockwaves through the footballing world and igniting celebrations among a significant portion of the club's global fan base. This moment marks not just a change in ownership, but potentially a new era for the Red Devils, one that fans hope will restore the club's former glory on and off the pitch. The Glazer family's ownership of Manchester United has been one of the most controversial in modern sports history. Acquiring the club through a leveraged buyout in 2005, the Glazers saddled the club with significant debt, a move that outraged supporters and sowed deep divisions between the boardroom and the terraces. Despite domestic and European successes during the Sir Alex Ferguson years, many fans remained vehemently opposed to the Glazers' financial management, citing the club's declining infrastructure, lack of transparency, and prioritization of commercial interests over footballing success. Over the past decade, discontent grew as the team floundered on the pitch and lost its identity amid a carousel of managers, inconsistent recruitment strategies, and declining performances in Europe. The Glazers out movement gained momentum year after year, culminating in large-scale protests in 2021 that even led to the postponement of a Premier League match against Liverpool. This takeover, therefore, represents far more than a change in leadership. It's the culmination of nearly 2 decades of fan frustration and activism. Sheikh Jassim, the son of former Qatar Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani, emerged as a key bidder during the protracted sale process initiated by the Glazers in late 2022. His proposal stood out due to its ambitious vision, 100% ownership model, and promise to wipe out all club debt, a stark contrast to partial investment options on the table. Throughout the bidding war, which included other major players like British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Sheikh Jassim maintained a position of confidentiality and clarity. His commitment was clear: full acquisition, debt-free operations, substantial investment into both the squad and infrastructure, and a renewed focus on the club's community and legacy. According to early reports from close sources, Sheikh Jassim plans to initiate a full-scale modernization of Old Trafford, which has long been criticized for falling behind its European counterparts, a state-of-the-art training complex, enhanced facilities for youth development, and a new data-driven approach to player recruitment and performance analysis are all rumored to be in the pipeline. Moreover, the new ownership has pledged to re-establish the connection between the club and its supporters. Plans are underway for greater fan representation at the board level, increased transparency in financial decisions, and long overdue reinvestment into the local Manchester community. Financially, this is one of the most significant takeovers in sports history. The reported purchase price is estimated at around £6 billion, making it the most expensive club acquisition on record. However, unlike the leveraged buyout of 2005, Sheikh Jassim's purchase is fully funded, and he has committed to clearing the club's outstanding debt, which was still in excess of £500 million as of 2024. On the footballing front, the impact could be transformative. Manchester United, despite their global brand and historical stature, have not won the Premier League since 2013. The club has struggled to find stability in management and consistency on the pitch. Erik Ten Hag, currently at the helm, will be given time and resources to shape the squad to his vision, something previous managers were often denied. Expect a busy transfer window. With funds available and a clear plan to return United to the summit of English and European football, high-profile signings and strategic acquisitions are likely. More importantly, there is now a focus on building a sustainable footballing structure, one that fosters youth development, modern analytics, and a coherent playing philosophy from academy to first team. The mood among Manchester United supporters is jubilant. Social media erupted with celebratory posts, fan-led forums are brimming with optimism, and impromptu gatherings outside Old Trafford have become scenes of chants, flares, and a renewed sense of pride. However, not all are without concern. Some critics have raised ethical questions about ownership by state-linked wealth funds and the broader implications of sports washing. Sheikh Jassim, though not an official representative of the Qatari government, is undeniably tied to significant financial and political power within the Gulf region. Nevertheless, for most fans, the end of the Glazers' rule outweighs these debates, at least for now. After years of feeling ignored, exploited, and distanced from the club they love, this takeover feels like the first real step toward reclaiming the soul of Manchester United. Sheikh Jassim's era begins under immense pressure and high expectations. Restoring Manchester United to its rightful place among Europe's elite will not happen overnight. But with deep pockets, a long-term vision, and a seemingly genuine desire to honor the club's legacy, there is renewed hope that the glory days could return. The coming months will be critical. Appointments to key executive positions, early transfer decisions, infrastructure announcements, and the handling of fan engagement will all serve as early indicators of how serious the new ownership is about revolutionizing the club. For now, though, Manchester United fans around the world can finally breathe a sigh of relief. The Glazer chapter is over. A new dawn has arrived at Old Trafford. And it's written in bold, gold letters, "Welcome, Sheikh Jassim."